guys, Sarah here. Welcome back for day 21. The first thing I'm going to do though is I rewrote a new card for my little thing. I hadn't done my bottle of a certain peach tree, so I made that card, and then I also realized I had another kitty ink pot, and the thought of having to write another poem is just a no. So I've just did the swatch and we'll just put it in here. I'm actually not sure what season it's part of, but now this guy has a place. Yay! Certain peach tree is going to be in season 2. You get to go and you now get a home. See, so what I'm wondering is like, should I fill it up with the ones that I have first? Maybe. Maybe. A certain fruit juice, and then one day if I ever get to try a certain green tea, maybe. Does that look better? Probably. And Twilight Banquet is I wonder if it's part of the, yeah, like that's probably nicer, isn't it? Okay, so I'll fix that. Twilight Banquet. Twilight. Is it part of Kitty Island? It's going to be like I haven't found it. I haven't written it. Of course. One moment, please. I'm back. It is part of Kitty Island, which is what I thought, but have I not written out a little? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so maybe I'll reorder that. Maybe I'll reorder it at the, I'll reorder it and maybe I can do a final flip through on day 30. So 2 of my poems that I've written are both about Marysville, and I kind of want to do them in order. So for today and tomorrow, like I've kind of chosen the inks for today and tomorrow because for me in my mind it makes sense for those two, the 2 thoughts, poems, whatever, to come one after another. So the first one we're going to do is a Certain Smog, and then tomorrow will be The Leaves Rustle as Autumn Comes. So first up being a Certain Smog, which is from the season 2, Something Remembers. And we will jump in. I don't want to have the heater on while I film because I feel like the noise wouldn't be very nice, but it is so cold. So cold. And the only other thing I'm going to do different today, which I will show you in a moment, is use a different dip pen for the writing. Because I've been so consumed with getting all of, like I haven't done any other filming this. Do I write the number or? Yep. I haven't done any other filming for June because this just feels like too much, which is totally fine. But it means like I got some really, I'm so excited to do a bit of a birthday video because I got basically everyone in my family and my partner's family all contributed to a Dino Rights voucher, and I placed an order and it's come now. It came so quick from Singapore, it came here in like 4 days or something wild, but I don't want to like rush through it. I want to enjoy it. So the delayed satisfaction is very hard, but hopefully end of June, I'll be able to get back into the swing of what I like doing. But my kiddos got me some ink. My daughter wanted to get me a pink ink. My son wanted to get me a blue ink. So they kind of got that for me. And then they got me this, the Midori dip pen. It's a medium nib. So I'm just still really getting to know it. The only thing is this is going to get dirty pretty quickly, but I have quite a bit to write for this one, and I thought I'd give this a go, basically seeing what it's like. You can see that it's kind of like dipped in, and then the ink kind of pools in there. So we'll see how we go. This isn't so much a poem, it's more of just like a written word about the Black Saturday fires in Marysville. So I'll do my zoom in and we can check back in afterwards. Before I jump into the ink, what I have to say is I wrote all of that with one dip, so it definitely holds a really nice amount of ink. The nib, I can't exactly put my hand on it, just it's a really specific type of feedback, how it feels. I need to think about it a bit more to really be able to explain. But just from a point of like, I feel like it's putting an indentation into the paper. It's kind of how it feels, or that I have to press hard. Not sure what's going on there, but I will keep kind of playing and experimenting with that. So in 2009, there were some really horrific bushfires in a big part of Australia, including in Marysville. And I'm pretty sure I've spoken about Marysville before. My parents have a holiday house there. They'd actually just built their holiday house and had like just had kind of the keys handed over when the fires happened. The painter was going to go and do like a final coat of paint, and my dad was like, "Oh, are you sure?" And he's like, yeah. And then my dad started watching the news, and he actually called the painter and said, "No, I'm worried about it now." He basically, this is going to sound mean, but he was like, "I'm now I'm refusing you entry to my property. You think it's safe, I don't. I'm refusing you entry." And yeah, the next day the painter called him up and was like, "Yeah, you probably saved my life this weekend." The entire thing burnt to the ground. The only thing that survived actually randomly was the builder's portaloo. They hadn't picked up their portaloo yet because the fire basically was so hot and ferocious it started jumping. So yeah, it was a lot of people passed away, unfortunately, in Marysville. The town was like closed for a little bit. Only one family member, like per household, was even able to like go into the town. But it was pretty amazing to see the nature return over time. It took a long time, absolutely. From Hillsville to Marysville, you like drive up a mountain. You actually drive up something called the Black Spur, and it was just black for a while. But then, yeah, just ever so slowly, you know, nature returned and birds returned, and it's such an incredible and beautiful place. My kids love it, all of that. So that's what this ink reminded me of. Like, those are the thoughts that came to mind. And I'd already written a poem for the other ink I want to do about Marysville, which is more about how it kind of makes me feel when I'm there. So I kind of wanted to do them one after another. In terms of the ink itself, it's in that kind of greenish ink. I don't even know, it's not an olive green, maybe like a green brown, but you can definitely see the undertones of grey and everything else in it. I personally think it's a really nice ink. I haven't been able to put this one in a pen yet, but I think you get some really nice, variety, and I think it'll be okay light, dark wise, legibility wise. Potentially on the scale of kittyinkpot dry inks, because they are kind of all on the drier side. I think this definitely is not on the super dry end, probably because it's a bit darker. And I think it was the other day I was talking about, I think green inks maybe aren't as dry. So it could be a good option in that sense. But we shall leave it there. So that's today, a Certain Smog. And so then tomorrow will be The Leaves Rustle as Autumn Comes. So I will see you tomorrow for that one. Bye.